This episode of Letherfinish is brought to you by Shine On.
Shine On is your one-stop shop stocking Sabin, Foxwood, Federation, Huffer, Akoya, Lespex and loads more.
Now, we shopped in store and had a gorgy time, and you can too. Just mention the podcast in store for a cheeky 15% off. Offer ends 30th of June 2026, so get in quick.
Letherfinish.
Kia ora te whānau, this is Letherfinish. I am Brodie Kane, this is Gracie Hitchcock, this is Tegan Yorwarth, and I don't know why I've got a real sense of rush in me. Maybe it's because it's T-minus 3 days until the sabbatical.
Yeah, you're out
I don't
of
know what
here.
happened there.
You're actually out of here.
Yeah, so I'm not, I'm not, actually that's a lie. I've got a foot in the departure lounge.
Yeah. Already.
Yeah.
You're not checked out just yet, eh?
No.
No, I'm not.
No.
No, I'm not
You're
checked
not.
out.
No.
But what will stress you, Gracie, is
You haven't packed?
no
Oh my God.
packing on Thursday for Friday.
No.
I would
That
start packing today.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Just even if you just throw a toiletry bag in, doesn't
Yeah.
have to be packed.
Just
No?
some clean
That's not how you
undies.
move?
I just and the worst thing is Thursday is just a day of all of it, like, oh, better get some undies, oh, need a bikini, oh. It's always the thing the day before a thing, you're like, why have I gone and bought all these things? It's like, you know that where you're going, there's things.
Yeah.
But nah.
Do you do a checklist? I'll do a full checklist, and it's literally got things like undies, togs, things
yeah.
that you should just remember to pack, but quite often I'll forget if it's not on the list. It's like the routine of the list.
Yeah.
And you actually go through and tick every single thing off.
I fly out on Thursday for my girls' trip, and I've already tried on all my outfits, taken photos so I know what I'm taking, and sorted it out, put all my undies in there. I've put tea bags, I've taken peppermint tea,
Nice.
electrolytes, Yui Boom, and I've even put chippies in there. I am packed to go.
And that was like, you did that 2 weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I started 2 weeks ago, but I just
She's like, get me the fuck out of here.
exactly.
Yeah. Now, don't worry, I've got it covered on
Okay.
Thursday, I'm so mentally locked in for that day to be that day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't worry.
Okay. I am. Hey, you've been bloody performing for 4 nights in a row. How was
the
that?
tour's done.
Do you know what? I'm going to be quite reflective here.
Okay.
I can say that it was the highlight thus far of my 20-year career in media.
That's cool.
I have never felt really in my heart as proud of myself as I have off the back of that tour.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of those things where you have you can visualize, and let's call it a dream. Like to tour around a live show is like, that's pretty amazing with a big promoter like
yeah.
Live Nation. And so you visualize something and can see how you think it will go. And not only does it go that way, it exceeds your own expectations. But you've done that.
Yeah.
You've done that. And so it was like, touring is not for the weak, let me tell you.
No.
It's full noise, but I loved it. It was the guests were incredible. The audiences at all the different shows were just amazing. And people were laughing, people were enjoying themselves. It was actually, yeah, I mean, you were both at the Tamaki Makoto one and know how enjoyable that was. They were all hissing like that. And it was just, I just think, yeah, I've been really, I don't think we often talk about being proud of ourselves. Like people can say I'm proud of you, but I feel that's the first feeling I feel right now. I'm really, really proud, and I'm like, no, I think that is what you're supposed to be doing. That's, in times of, as all wahine and broadcasting, we are filled with self-doubt a lot. We are told we're this, we're that, we're not this, we're not that. We're told no a lot. And so to have done that and know that was with a beautiful team around as well, but that was something that I had the idea for and executed that way.
You got to see it through.
Yeah.
But even I think, and I don't know about you, Gracie, but I reckon you would have done the same. Even being at the Auckland show, like there was a few times I kept looking back and I kept going, oh wow, Brodie got all these people here. Like even that's like a cool thing watching your mate do that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there's like a couple hundred people here, and they're just here to see you.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people on the lineup, but
We kind of take it for granted because we get like a Brodie show every day. Yeah.
like, I can just walk down the road and I get a Brodie show,
Exactly, across the gully there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so incredible, and like just the stamina, and I mean even just during lockdown when we were figuring out our shit and you started Brodie Media, and it was just like, okay, that is bucket list stuff. Like you did it.
And I loved, I just loved putting the show together. And then, I mean, obviously, I had, Jo Kane as the constant, as the tour sidekick. She just, honestly, every night she just, she was sort of almost the, she wasn't the big name as the guest, but she went out there and just full send and was just amazing. It was fun though as well. Like, we on the Thursday we left, we got in the, me and Lani and Laura and Mum, and we're in the white minivan, and just on the road, on the road. And we had a great time. Yeah, it's really tiring, but it's also like, I mean, what an awesome thing to do. You each day you were like, oh gosh, and you were like, I don't know how many times I can scour off safely and softly with a soft cloth, but like, oh my God, each day the eyes would get a bit redder, and then just trying to get all your endless lash and makeup off and all of that.
Skin's just inflamed, like dehydrated.
Slamming it with your serums. But we just, and truth be told, the good thing was, as we know from last week when I went full send post-Auckland show, that was genius.
Yeah.
That was genius to really sort of blow that steam off, because we pretty much were like in bed every night.
Yeah.
By midnight, that was sort of a good benchmark, because we were up again the next day on the road. And it was quite funny though, because we went to Hamilton and I was like, right, everyone ready for the outback afterwards. Ha, not really meaning that.
Yeah.
And then there was a few people, I don't think I said we were going in Rotorua. Well, no, because Josh was there, so we needed to get home. Then in Invercargill, I was supposed to go to a mate's DJ set. Nah.
Didn't have it in you.
Nah, and then even Sunday night in Christchurch, where you thought, last show.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about that with the Christchurch show, which all my whānau was there and some really, really great friends and stuff, is they all came back into the green room.
Yeah.
But because it was a Sunday night for them and like a school night, everyone sort of just like peeled away.
Right,
and
see you later.
And then and then we were like, oh, we can just go back to Caro's, have a couple of drinks there and again.
Perfect.
So it was, I'm and I almost go, was that terrible timing to jam that in before you go away, or was it perfect timing? And I actually think
I think it's perfect.
probably perfect.
You feel like you've earned your holiday now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good time to just actually sit in what you've achieved. So I'm really proud.
Yeah, I think as like the goal-driven people we all are in this room, but particularly you, and like wanting to do things, I think the fact that you feel like you've probably earned it, you'll actually switch off.
Yeah.
You'll actually let yourself.
Well, I've been thinking about what my email should say in the out of office. And
Fuck off.
I
always
off,
do
I'm
that
40.
whenever I'm on leave. I always go, I'm on leave, go away. Haha, just jokes, but really, like, seriously.
I was thinking of going like, hello there. I can assure you that this email won't find me well. In fact, it won't find me at all.
Yeah.
Something like that. But we'll figure that out. That's a job for Thursday after I pack the out of office.
Oh my God, you're stressing me out.
No, don't be stressed. Don't be stressed. Don't be
I
stressed.
can't figure out if you're type A or type B.
She's a mixture.
I think you're like type B, but you have to run a type A lifestyle. By default.
Probably. Now, what I want to say to you, Tegan, is... look, I know you didn't win the radio awards on Thursday.
I was like, crazy, we're talking about being proud of ourselves.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, we're
Speaking
proud of you.
No, but look, I mean, no, you tell me how you feel, because, and then I will offer some pearls as well.
So we had the New Zealand Radio and Podcast Awards last Thursday, which in the radio industry is the one night you get to wear a dress. So like I always buy a nice dress and like get my makeup done. And I like it because it's when you and all your friends and your peers get together and have a little drink or whatever. To be honest, and I don't mind saying this, the awards are pretty fucking boring.
Yeah.
And
They've
they go
really
on for
lost their
really
way, eh?
long. But I know everyone gets a moment to acknowledge either themselves or their peers in it. So I'm not hating on it in the sense it's like, oh, they're so long and they're so boring, because everyone finds a little moment and someone will feel special at whatever time in that 2-hour bloody ceremony. And I think everyone deserves that.
Yes, yes.
But and I also particularly like it because right now I've been in this industry for the last sort of 9 years, nearly 10 years. And a lot of me and my friends that went to uni together have also been in the industry for that long. So we've all been together for the last 12, 13 years. And it's just like, it is a nice time to have a bit of reflection. And one of my beautiful friends, Mel, who I went to uni with and have been working at MediaWorks with ever since, she's actually resigned. So that was like her last radio awards. Maybe for the foreseeable future, she might be back. But she's going to take some time off, and I thought that was so cool that we were just all spending that moment together, the same people since we were 18.
Yeah,
like,
that's
and that's cool.
Yeah, that
so
is
that's
cool.
why I like the Radio Awards. But we did get nominated for some, right?
Yeah.
And so this year, the radio station I work for, My FM, I think we were up for about 7. So like, my show was up for Best Breakfast, our afternoon show Best Drive, our producing team up for Best Producers, my beautiful friend Shay was up for Best New Broadcaster, my colleague Nate and his sports podcast was up for 2 different podcast awards, Stormy was up for a video award. Like we had about 7 different noms. Lost every single one.
Clean sweep.
Lost every single one. And like I feel like we're the people that are just grateful to be there.
Yeah.
And we all sit in a little corner. And I do love it every awards because Jeremy Corbett has been the host the last few years. I think he's clocked on that My FM's got the most energy when it comes to cheering on different people.
Yeah.
Anyone who is of a diverse community, you'll hear us yelling and screaming.
Yeah.
Whether that's Hum FM, whether that's some Te Reo Māori podcast, whether it's some regional radio station 100%. That no one's heard of.
Yeah.
We're always cheering for them, and I think, and that's why we like going. But it is a bit like you feel a bit defeated.
Yeah.
But it's nice to go, oh, how cool that I get to be acknowledged with that group of peers. So in our awards, for the one we were nominated for, it was us. It was the More FM Breakfast Show, which is Lana Searle and Simon Barnett. It was the Morning Rumble, which is like a bunch of legends there. Bryce Casey, Andrew Mulligan, Rog Farrelly, and Mel Abbott. And then there's us, and then there's ZM's Breakfast Show with Fletch Vaughan and Hayley. And that to know that we were like by them is pretty fucking cool. Mm-hmm. But it'd be nice to win. But hey, I just want to make a massive shout out to Lana Searle and Simon because they did take it out. I feel like it's like the Simon comeback tour. But what resonated with me, I can sit there and be like, oh, dumb that we didn't win. But Lana was like, I've been doing this for 17 years and I finally won. And I was like, oh shit, I've only been doing it for 8 on this show. So I've got 9 more years.
Yeah.
But I don't think I walk away feeling any less than, but it just sucks when you think you're providing a product that you think is worthy of recognition from your peers. I think we get a lot of really cool validation from our really loyal listenership and audience, or what we call the mai whānau. But it would be nice for our peers to recognise us, or to just have that little, I don't know, notch in your belt to say, oh, we did it, we won 1 award. Only one time I need to do it in my career. And then I can say I'm an award-winning broadcaster for the rest of the time. I'm still riding on my Best New Broadcaster award that I won like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
My LinkedIn says award-winning broadcaster because of that.
Yeah, what award?
But 100%. I think, it's not that I don't feel like inadequate, but it just makes me feel like, I feel like I'm doing heaps. I feel like I'm doing what they're doing, but I'm just... People still aren't getting it. So that's the only thing.
I've got one pearl of wisdom for you, though.
Hit me.
Do you know what? The people that matter will never remember you for your award. They'll remember for how you make them feel in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So no one at your funeral or writing in when you die is going to go, I remember that year that she won Best Breakfast. They'll go,
No.
I love Tegan because she made me feel this.
But don't worry, I'll put that on the headstone. 2028 Best New Breakfast. But I know what you mean, and I think that's like that's always the and this is a performance-based job, like anything, and so you kind of want results and things to make you feel like you're worth more, or maybe worth more on paper to other people around you. But also, like I think nothing beats that feeling of someone actually saying, like, oh, I love that bit you did. Yeah. Oh my God. And like I got this beautiful message from someone the other day, and I won't say her name just in case she didn't want me to, but she was battling with postpartum depression, and one of the things that has helped her in the mornings is listening to our show. And so she said when she's dropping off her older kids to school, that just that small commute where she gets to have a laugh with us or smile, that was making her feel like things were a little bit easier. And I don't mean that to sound like an eat ass and be like, oh, I made someone's day, No. But isn't that special that we got to help give her a smile for that day in a time where, the waters are a little bit rough. So I think that nothing beats that. Yeah. And I need to remind myself of that. And if there's anyone else in any capacity in your mahi that you feel like you're not quite up to scratch, it's those little moments that matter more than the big bloody awards that no one really cares about.
And also the loyalty lies with the listeners.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the buildings we work in, you know what I mean?
Not the judges of those awards.
Yeah. Now, G, you spoke beautifully last week about the man that had asked you the question about being a stay-at-home wife, and it was executed beautifully.
Yeah.
And I know that it really resonated with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you've got some nice correspondence from our beautiful finishers in the wild on the back of that.
I did. So many messages. They're still coming in thick and fast. But I've got a few. First one's got a few swear words in it, but that's okay.
That's all right.
We do swearing.
We do swearing. This was replying to, I would have said, what do you do apart from being a cock with your patriarchal bullshit questions?
Okay.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that women who sacrifice their lives for their children are literally viewed as bottom of the food chain and as it's not work. It's the hardest job I've ever fucking had. I work now 3 days a week because my kids are 5.5, a solo mum of twins, and those work hours are bloody holiday. Mums are the absolute goats and stay-at-home mums are absolute heroes. You're in the trenches, so fuck those losers and their uneducated questions. Love that. And I had another one here. Hey, Gracie, heard the chat in the potty about the comments that Guy made to you about being a stay-at-home mum. I am a full-time mum and I find myself overly justifying myself as to why I don't work in a normal job, how I spend my time, how busy I am, etc. I have 2 boys aged 1 and 3. And whilst I know how privileged it is to not have to work from a financial perspective, I can confidently say that being a full-time mum is the hardest job ever. The idea of it being easy is a myth. I fear the sort of comments this guy has made to you, as it taps into so much unseen work we do for our families. It's so unappreciated by society and seen as the easy option because you aren't leaving the house to go to a workplace each day. I often think I need to justify myself to others about what I do, how I spend my days, because I worry people are looking at me thinking, wow, she's got it good not having to go to work. Never have I ever been so strung out, mentally exhausted or emotionally drained, whilst also being very satisfied and happy and privileged. However, I'd be lying if I said I'm comfortable telling people I don't work in traditional work role because I feel embarrassed because I know the stigma that is attached around being a stay-at-home mum. The role of a parent is a tough one at the best of times, but when you're also a full-time mum as well as a household CEO, it absolutely changes you. And I wish there could be more awareness from others, particularly men, about the struggles of it all. Thank you for sharing.
Well, what I would say to you as well is that thank you for saying that last week, because I think that there's so many, well, I don't know because I'm not a mother, but there'd be so much that would just, mothers would be sitting on in terms of feelings. And so thank you for constantly being honest and open and real here, because I think that it is so important. And I think we said last week, yes, shout out to the women that don't want children. Our love and aroha to women who are struggling to have children. All of the things, I think the commonality and what I loved about reading a lot of the messages that came through is it's like, oh gosh, we're all on the waka. Like the more we realise that mums aren't in competition with non-mums and that there's no need for external validation for whatever the fuck you're doing. So just beautiful, and I'm glad that you got some beautiful messages from people, because making people feel like they belong is a good part of the battle.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
This is what it's about as well. This is our little community, and I feel vulnerable enough and safe enough to share with you guys, even though we're in the same waka, but different wakas, but we're all going the same path. It's just something that is still happening to a lot of us.
I think I reckon, like you say, I'm with Brodie in the sense that we can't necessarily relate, even though we want to empathise. We can't speak from our own personal experience. But I think me as someone who, even though I want to have kids, I still don't know if I will. But I would love to do that one day. I think just making sure that I acknowledge whenever there is someone around or a friend, acknowledging that sometimes their schedule's not the same, or acknowledging that sometimes you got to move around them. And I like that what you said about we're not in competition with each other, because I think sometimes we are pitted up against each other. And there are times where either side maybe doesn't have a good understanding of each other. But I think it's just being able to just give each other grace. Either side, you know what I mean? Some people who don't have kids can still get tired. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that's an argument, right? But it's like, but I can be tired by myself. I can be tired and go and just shut my room or just have some phone time.
I need to have some rotting time, and I can be depressed by myself too, and I can be depressed with kids. I can be fucking angry with or without anything happening. Just life.
I think it was really cool watching, even when we posted that up, all my mates are our mums. were like reposting it. And I was like, oh, I think you got it. You got it down.
Thanks.
And it's a lot of my mates that are mums that are single mums too.
Oh, yeah.
And because that is mate.
Yeah.
Oh my
I know.
God.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So bloody beautiful.
Thank you.
I've got something that I think is a little bit wholesome. I saw sort of a graphic on, and basically it was talking about the odds of meeting someone. So the odds of coming into contact with someone in your life. And I think it's not just like lovey-dovey relationships. I would put it with friendships as well. How it's actually quite scary that all the things that need to happen in order for you to meet someone.
Oh.
So it just says it's the mathematics of human connection.
Oh.
Okay. And I thought this was quite cute. What are the odds of meeting someone? So first you have to exist at the same time. Then in a world over 510 million kilometres squared, kilometres squared?
Yep.
Square kilometres.
You had to end up in the same place. And out of every hour in a life, you had to arrive in the same minute, one different school, job, bus or plan, and it may have never happened. A single decision can introduce you to people who completely change the direction of your life. Show up, try something new, or go somewhere unfamiliar. So it's basically talking about how we meet thousands of people throughout our lives, but only a handful become a part of your story. Mm-hmm. So there's all these little things. But even then, even with all those, I think, sort of parameters you need for meeting someone, it's like, and I don't know if this quite works in the same context, but you know how they say like the burnt toast theory. Sometimes like if you burn your toast, it makes you late for something and potentially, I don't know,
Saves your life.
Saves your life, or you could have got into a crash or things like that.
Sliding doors.
But there's so many, I feel like there's so many of those different moments as well that like if you had just made this decision, you wouldn't have met blah, blah, blah. Like, wouldn't have met, I don't know. Like, if you hadn't have looked at your DMs, you never would have met Josh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
imagine if you hadn't. Imagine if you'd not opened his. You never would have met him.
Or if he didn't go, I will drive up in this storm from Taupo. I'll go up.
Oh, wow,
there.
that's cinema.
romantic.
That is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I do think, and like, I even think about what if I had made the decision, because I remember when I was 18, I was tossing out which university to go to.
Yeah.
I went on a bit of a win to move up to Auckland to go to AUT. But I'm like, what if I had gone to like Massey in Wellington? Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with Massey, but what a loser. Like, what if I had gone down there? Like, I would, my whole trajectory, like I would not be where I am right now. And that was just a random decision I made one day, like, stuff, I'm going to Auckland.
Yeah.
And like, there was no motivation behind it. I didn't actually want to move to Auckland.
No.
I just thought, that course kind of seems cool. I should just do it.
Yeah.
And that has changed the whole trajectory of my life. And I'm confident I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for that. And I thought that was just such a nice thing to read, that like even just the idea of having to exist in the same timeline as someone, having like, if you had just changed one thing about your life, whether it's a bus route, whether it's the job you accepted, whether it's this, you may not have met your best friend, you may not have met like so many different people.
Yeah.
I love that.
But it's cool.
I think one of my ones was I would party a lot. So I'd get a lot more opportunities, but it was like, that was because I...
No way.
No, because there was one party I went to that I gave my CV to a guy, and that's how I got a job at TVNZ.
Oh my God.
And so that was like,
Yeah.
and it was like maybe like 2 a.m. And he's like, no, seriously, send me your CV on Monday. And I was like, okay, I will. And I did. And then I got an interview, and then like just like randoms. And I kind of owe my career to partying, maybe. Part of it.
As you should.
That should be a
I
t-shirt.
was out and
That
about.
should be a t-shirt as well. I owe my career to partying.
I was working at NZTA when I was at uni.
Yeah.
At the end, and I loved that job.
Yeah.
All the cameras of Auckland City, doing the traffic reports. It was absolutely thrilling. It was thrilling.
Yeah.
And there was this full-time job that was coming up there.
Yeah.
And then there was a job that came up online at my FM, like a digi content producer.
Yeah.
I told my boss, like, this job came up. But I was like, I want to apply for this full-time one here. And he told me, you're not staying here. He wouldn't let me stay there. He was like, you are getting this radio job, I promise you. And but like even just that one person having a little bit of faith in me and making it just being like, no, you're not. Yeah. You're not going to be full-time here. You can do this. I didn't get that my FM job, but they liked my application enough that they made me reapply for another. And then I'm here.
You're here.
Yeah.
You've got to have at least one person that believes in you and a bit of luck.
Isn't that what Lady Gaga said at that whole press tour of A Star Is Born?
Yeah.
One person in a whole room to believe in you. Hey, she said it at every breath.
Just the one.
Just the one.
All you need is the one, eh?
Yeah.
I've got a question from a beautiful listener.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've slotted it into our domestic field work.
Great.
But it's us doing the field work.
Okay.
And
Okay.
responding. Hey, gals, I hope I'm not intruding, but I think you have a good group of minds and experiences to help with this one, and I hope I'm not the only one in this boat. I'll be 30 next year, and all my life I didn't think I wanted children. Fast forward to becoming an auntie and about to marry my man in August, I'm questioning things. I don't know if by the time we do some more travel abroad and get our savings together, I'm looking at motherhood possibly 32, 33, which feels old for me, although I know it's not and very normal. I'm internalizing this until I have my mind clear of what I want, so I end up going about it in circles and really hope to know if this is normal. Gracie, is motherhood and the personal sacrifices to body and autonomy worth it? Will I be disadvantaged by my age? I don't know.
Okay. I have written a few things down. So I think you've got plenty of time. It is everything you want it to be, but it's also not, and it's really fucking scary. But I'll read this out. Okay, so I had my boys later than the version of me in my head thought I would, and now I look back and realise that there was no prize for rushing. The travel and life experience, relationship building and becoming yourself first, all of that comes with motherhood. But is motherhood worth the sacrifices to my body, freedom and autonomy? For me, absolutely. But that doesn't mean that I don't miss parts of my old life sometimes too. So both things can be true at once. My life is fuller, louder, messier, and more exhausting than I could ever have imagined. But I think that 32 to 33 age is like incredibly normal at the moment. If anything, you'll have more patience, more confidence, and more self-awareness than I did ever in my 20s. The thing I'd be careful of feeling like is if you need to have your entire rest of your life mapped out before deciding, you don't need to. The answer is, sometimes I think the answer isn't, do I want children, but can I see myself being happy if I do and happy if I don't?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, I don't have too much more to add. That's beautiful. All I would say is try and remove all the noises and ask yourself where the noise is coming from.
Yeah.
And I know that age that you're at now, knocking on the door of 30, there's so much more noise than I feel, for instance, 10 years on. Mm-hmm. That like it's one of the noise, like, because I feel like early 20s you're just blasting around, mm-hmm. but you do get to this point where again you're sort of your own worst enemy of thinking, I should have this mapped out and I should have this mapped out, and I'm just here to tell you that it is not the way. Just roll with it. Go and travel, live, mm-hmm. love. It'll all happen the way. Oh my God, listen to me. Really? Are you ready? It will all happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Oh! Yeah, good. Yeah.
But it will. But it's,
you
I agree. And I think I'm very much in the same life bracket.
Yeah.
100%. And like, obviously I'm not walking down the aisle this year, so maybe the impending rush doesn't quite feel the same. But I'm really fortunate that I have parents that are just no pressure.
Yeah.
They've never uttered to me, when are you going to have kids? Never.
Yeah.
They also have been, they've been the kind of parents that have tried to, because I've obviously 2 daughters, me and my older sister, it's very much been like, put your career first, put you first.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And that's not necessarily the life that mum got to have, because with the nature of dad's job, we had to move a lot. So there's a couple of like career opportunities my mum potentially missed, but she's been able to make up for that. And, in the older age, my mum was 32 when she had me. And I think like my mum's in her 60s now and I'm about to enter my 30s. Me and my mum are still going on runs together. Like we're still able.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be an old mum.
No.
And I actually really appreciate that. I feel like my parents had us when they were in a position where they probably could, They had like good jobs, but also like my mum went to uni in her 30s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And had a completely different like a pivot of career. And so I think I've been set up in a way that I don't feel pressure to have it, but do I still feel it? Yeah. Shit, yeah. I reckon I have friends, it's about 50-50 at this rate. So half my friends have babies, half of them don't. And that's a range of people who've just had them now or had them when they're in their earlier 20s. And I think both friends are happy. I see the joy of both of them. I do see a little less autonomy for some of my friends that are mothers, but that's particularly the ones that are single mothers. But I know they love with all their being a mum. And I'm really excited for the opportunity to maybe have kids one day. But I think when my mum is just saying things like, you guys just enjoy the time you guys have got together, because once you've got a baby, you won't have that same time again. That's not to say you won't enjoy it, but mum's always like, no, just enjoy, hang out with each other, enjoy it, go travel some more. And I think in my head, I'm like, no, there's one more big trip I want to do. And I don't see the having a baby as a handbrake. I have a beautiful friend who's just had a baby who's about 9 weeks old, and they're already planning, they're going to Queenstown next weekend. They're planning a trip end of the year to go to Japan. It has not stopped her in any way. She has just brought baby along for the ride. And to have friends like that too, that's so cool. Because I go, my life's not going to stop.
No, and refreshing as well,
But I do get caught in the plan of it all, the type A of it all. Oh my God, I won't have enough money. I won't be able to do this. I won't be able to do that. But it'll work out.
It does work out.
How it's meant to.
Hey,
it also is like
will.
their baby's fuck up plans real big.
Yeah.
Like they're your boss.
Yeah.
In the best way.
Yeah,
But that helps you surrender and you become this totally new person.
Yeah. But also you don't have to live the traditional life where you buy the house, you get married,
Nah.
you have the
kids.
baby.
Yeah.
It might happen backward, and I'm leaning into the I may not get a ring.
Yeah, that's cool too.
I might have to pop one out before that. But
Yeah.
I think you just got to lean into whatever feels right at the time.
Yeah.
But
Get the wedding out the way. Go and travel.
have fun.
And just have
Don't stress.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, what if you want to get drunk on a random Saturday night? Do it.
Or a
Or you can.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So all the best with that and good luck with the wedding
Yeah.
in August. Now, look, just a plea from me to any of the international or local DJs that may happen to listen to this show. Why are they going to start after midnight? Why are they going? Like, if you think about like EDM at the moment is, I love it. It's fucking, and it's real, like
It's in the pocket
it's
right now.
in the pocket of fantasticness. We're like filthy EDM bitches from way back, and still going strong.
Oh, yeah.
Still going strong. And I even though my plea is for pre-midnight start times, best believe I can still make it and I'll still show up.
Oh, yeah.
But like as I said, me mate Chris Kane the other night, he was playing down at Invercargill, the night of the Invercargill show. I was like, man, yeah, put me on the door. And then I saw him, and then he came to my show. I was like, what time do you say? He's like 12:30. I was like, no. Oh dear. And then again, so obviously going to Dom Dollar in Ibiza.
Yes.
I think it's going to be the 3rd of July.
Yeah, great.
I'm pretty sure he starts at 3 o'clock in
That's
the
a crime.
morning. And I'm like, sorry, run me through. No, what about like a sunset set? A sunset set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just before dinner. Or just
or just after dinner, maybe like an 8. What about a DJ set starting at 8:30?
Perfect.
I reckon, like you're hitting people at their prime.
Yeah.
You know,
A couple of bottles wine deep and you're ready to boogie.
Shit, yeah. And I don't know what my beautiful Gen Z, our beautiful Gen Z whānau think of that. They may have different ideas, but
Yes.
I think I can speak on behalf of millennials that would just be fantastic. Really suit
Please.
because I'm into that. I just go, after midnight is hard. It's hard.
It is.
I feel like I'm in bed by midnight.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Of the three of us, I'm probably the most nana.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Hey.
not going to disagree with you.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
am.
absolutely fine.
I think I've seen those videos of like the girly pops in Ibiza getting ready. They go to sleep.
Yeah.
They have dinner, go to sleep, and then they wake up at like 11 p.m. and then they pregame.
Okay,
At 11 p.m. I mean.
My dream.
See, that's quite good.
My dream. As long as I get a sleep.
Oh
in.
yeah, if we factor in the sleep.
Yeah.
So you just do your not because this is actually scientific facts. Your heaviest sleeping is before midnight, and you get the most melatonin in your body.
Okay, slay.
So that's when you peak. So anytime after midnight, you're kind of a bit fresher. So that's the
Okay.
heavy sleeping time.
Yeah, there has been times, so because my friends know me too and they know of my tendencies to drop out before midnight, we went to a gig one time. The bro didn't come on to midnight, which I think is crazy. You're not an international artist, mate. All right, chill out. But so I went from work. I went to my best mate's house. She got the spare bed ready. I went and slept for like 2 hours.
Good.
And then I got up and pre-gamed with everyone, and then we went.
Easy.
And it's like sometimes it's got to be like that. But when I think about it, if Dom Dollar's not on till 3 a.m., I get up for work at 3:45. That doesn't feel right.
No.
I would have to be nocturnal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
It's
coffees.
just, they obviously just do things differently in Ibiza too as well. Well, I mean, I think
I beefer.
to be fair, I think like it was the same in Vegas too. We were just like, oh my god, Christ on a bike. When is Martin Garrix coming on? And then it was like 1:30. It was like can we just? I know that we're in party places.
Yeah.
But I just think it would just a show post dinner.
I don't think I could handle Vegas.
No, I don't.
I could for 2 days, 3 days. Hey, tell me about just quickly fashion for Ibiza. What are you wearing on our feet? Are you
On our
wearing,
feet?
Are you wearing heels?
No,
or are you,
sandals.
Sandals?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, absolutely not a heel.
Okay.
I'm not taking heels with me to Europe.
At all?
No.
So you've got a fancy do somewhere. Don't you have a fancy do in Belgium?
No, we've got the
A
civic
sandal.
ceremony, but I think that will
sandal.
still be sandal appropriate.
Okay.
No, I don't think I'm taking a heel.
Okay.
That is, taking shoes is so annoying.
Oh, it's so hard, and you can't take new ones. Nah. Well, because you might get
not new heel.
blisters.
Yeah,
What's your sneaker of choice for Ibiza?
Oh, you've asked me on Thursday.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
what?
I don't want to
This is-
overwhelm
But there's
you
only
today.
going to be it's going to be one sneaker, one sneaker,
Yeah.
one running shoe,
So choose wisely.
couple of sandals.
Yeah.
That's stressing me out. You should have organised this.
I wouldn't know what to. 6-week trip, I'd want to take 10 shoes. But
I know.
anyways,
Nah, because it'll be hot.
Yeah.
We won't
Okay,
be in
jandals.
shoes.
Jandals.
Yeah.
Birkenstocks.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Well, speaking of trips,
Yes.
Now, did I speak last week about Bailey's Queenstown trip that I didn't say no to, but I told
Briefly,
him the price?
yes.
So
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, he approached me and said, "Oh, our mates are going to Queenstown over the weekend. They're going golfing. Let's go. Should we go? Can we go?" Those kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And I go, "What, in 2 weeks?" And he's like, "Yeah." So because I am type A, I run the money, like that's me.
Yeah.
I obviously go into immediate stress mode because of how much it'll cost. I do all the numbers straight away, and I go, "Look, I didn't say no, but I said it's going to cost this much for the weekend, but it's his birthday. It's his birthday weekend." To be fair, so it is a golf trip. One of his best mates that's going is moving away soon to another country. And when we were in Queenstown ourselves, he mentioned more than once, "I'd love to do a golf trip with the boys here."
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so after I said not no, but this is how much it would cost and I would have loved more notice,
Yes.
he said, "Oh, no, we don't need to go. Like, I don't need to go. Don't worry about it." I was like riddled.
They always say that, eh?
Riddled with guilt
Yes.
afterward because I was like, was that actually the right answer? I was just being super logical and super practical about it, and it is his birthday at the end of the day, like whatever. But anyways,
He did it.
I toyed with it. I even talked about it on my radio show, and people were like, "Oh, Team Bailey, let him go. And I was like, "Oh, I should." So then I said to him last week, in like middle of last week, when we were on the way to Wānanga, I said, "Look, like, I think you should go if you want to go, because all I can think about is how many times you said how cool it would be to do a golf trip with the boys. There are girls going, like one of my mates is going, so I was like, I'm more than welcome to come, but it's feeling like the too hard basket for me right now. But if you want to go, you should go." So he's going.
Oh,
he's
good.
going
Yeah.
on his own to
Good.
Queenstown
Yep.
with some of our friends.
Yep.
They're playing golf at Jack's Point or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
On Sunday. And I've still been humming and hawing about whether I'm going or not. And I'm like, "No, Tegan, you just need to let him go." But I don't think we've ever not done a trip together
Oh.
since we've been together.
Yeah.
Other than like, I've been away for like work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we've
Yeah.
always travelled together.
Is
So it feels a bit strange.
Is it actually his birthday?
His birthday's on Sunday.
Oh, so he's playing.
So he's playing
Oh.
golf on Sunday.
Oh, that'll be not. He'll
for
love
his
that.
birthday.
Yeah.
With his best mates.
Well, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And you know what? As the wife and best friend of someone who loves golf, like,
You've got to let him.
and you let him.
Can I
let them
ask,
theory?
Yeah, let them theory. Cheers, Mel Robbins. Let them.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Which probably poses and newest into a relationship. I want to ask a question that might make me sound like I'm being devil's advocate, so therefore
You're
I
allowed.
guess I am. Oh, okay. Now let me just think about
No,
how I'm
you're
going to
allowed.
word it. Like, is it up? Are you guys the decision makers? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
okay, okay. No, good.
But also,
I was just checking.
I'm trying. Even though I said he can go,
Yeah.
I started trying to organise it even though I wasn't going.
Yeah.
And I had to just tap out and be like, this is your trip, bro. You do the flights, you do this. Because they don't give me enough information to operate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just was like, no, I actually need to tap out because I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah.
How about I get upset? This is vulnerable here, guys.
Yeah.
I get upset saying, oh, you're going to have a mean birthday and it's no thanks to me. Well, we're still like we've only been together like 3 years, just shy.
Yeah.
So, I'm still in the like, we do everything together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then I was feeling guilty. I was like, nah, I need to shut up. Like, I'm actually I will actually be fine this weekend.
You'll
have a
probably
blast.
love it.
You will.
Me and my friends are meeting up on the Sunday anyway. Like,
Yeah.
It's not like I'll have no plans this weekend.
No.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be
I'll
fine.
be fine. But I think it was just like a nice moment for me and just maybe anyone else who's a bit of a control freak like me, just to lean back, let them do what they want to do.
Yeah.
You don't have to be at the helm of everything. Also, like, just because, like, and like, it was like, and then you know what got me?
What?
His friends were like, oh, we'll pay for his ticket. And I'm like, no, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just about the, like, I love planning in advance.
Yeah.
And I didn't get my time to, like, plan. Like, me and my friends are going to Raro just after New Year's. We started planning it middle of last year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
like,
You are very.
we're like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our wise old soul.
She is.
Our young but wise old soul is our one over there.
I love
Boring
it.
old biatch over
No.
here.
No.
No one said that. No one
Hey.
said that.
But anyone who's type A like me, just relax sometimes, eh?
Just let them do it.
Because I will be doing that.
For
No.
the record, I don't think Mel Robbins came up with "Let Them."
Okay.
I don't know,
those-
but
I think
it's her
I
trademark
know.
bloody thing.
Yeah, I also love the Ursula Carlson piss take. Have you seen that?
That's so
Fuck
good.
them.
Give them
Not
headbutt.
let them. Fucking fuck them up.
Headbutt them.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? Is like a year ago I made a TikTok saying, I know Mel Robbins said let them, but what about fuck them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did Ursula come for my P?
Maybe.
Yeah,
for my
maybe.
IP? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
stand by
it
that.
is, it's
fuck
like,
them.
well, fuck them.
No, sometimes it's not let them. Sometimes
No,
it is.
it's just
fuck
like,
them.
oh, fuck them.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Shit.
Moving
Yeah.
on.
Life's too short to just let them.
Same essence, but it's like more final.
Yeah.
My what is the right word? Finite.
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 It's
That sounded
finite.
smart,
No,
yeah.
I think the world needs more fuck them. To be honest.
And I like the word
Period.
finite.
Yeah.
Finite. Yeah, it felt right.
Finite.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a gemstone, like a diamond.
Finite. The 24 carat finite diamond.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Hey, I have no idea how I'm going to segue into
Just
this.
go. It's your minutes. You
Mussels.
Take mussels.
Mussels. I have been smashing mussels. The green-lipped green shell mussel is a native species to New Zealand.
Yes.
Absolutely fucking delicious. Do you guys fuck with them?
Anything Kaimoana, I'm around.
Yeah.
I will fuck with a mussel,
Yeah.
but it has to be hot.
Hot?
I can't have those ones in the tub.
marinated.
I can't have.
Oh,
they
I
need
don't
to be
like
hot
it.
and cooked
I don't
for
like
me
a
for a
tub,
mussel.
But
Okay.
at now this is really going to sound like I'm a princess, but they have these ones at Faro,
Yeah.
and they're like sautéed garlic, and they're cold, but they're in
Yeah.
like a vacuum pack.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
ones.
and
Soft.
I rinse them.
Yeah.
They're so yummy.
I've got to have a hot mussel.
Hot mussel.
But I
That's
do
like a
fuck with
payday
mussel.
treat, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I had to Google how many were like able to have per sitting because I would smash a whole punnet. I like them cold
Yeah.
with the fingers, drippy, right from the fridge. So
Yeah.
the juice the vinegar
You're
juice.
such a slut for a filthy
I-
seafood. I just like
Yeah.
the
am.
passion you have for fishy goods is just unmatched.
I just wanted to say because I did put it on my story and I asked if it was okay, and I think it is
Well,
okay.
How many did you have?
Well, I think there's probably about 20.
What? 20
And-
mussels?
No, but I looked it up. I googled. I think you can have about 60
what?
a week.
sweet.
So,
A week,
a
okay.
week. Wait, but you had them in one sitting.
Yeah,
20 mussels in a sitting.
yeah.
That's okay.
I was standing, to be fair.
Standing.
But you might
Were you? What do you mean you were standing?
Well,
was it like the chicken wing theory? You're just like,
I always stand and eat because I don't have time to sit down.
time.
Sorry for wheezing.
mother.
And I'm just like hoovering
And
and.
what, were you fingering the mussels, or were
fingering-
you forking the mussels?
No fingers, just
Yeah.
all just.
No, that's part of the experience.
It is the
got to be
drippy
a finger food.
and then lick it. Oh,
Yeah.
disgusting but delicious. But I just wanted to shout out to Tally's. They are my favourite ones. They've got the garlic chili and this is favourite one, lime and coriander. It's a new flavour.
Ooh, yummy.
Sorry, are these cold or hot?
Cold,
Oh,
straight from the fridge.
Yeah. I'm into that.
You're
Look,
into
I'm
that?
into that. I really like seafood.
And it's okay for you. I just want to say it's high in iron, vitamin B12, protein, omega-3 fatty acids, promotes heart, brain, and immune health.
So you're only allowed another 40 this week then?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I will be slamming them back.
Yeah.
I will say, though, there are some friends and peers of mine that when they have seafood like that rich too much,
Oh, yeah. What happens?
gout comes knocking
Oh,
on their
shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful.
But
of
it
that.
is hereditary, so if you don't have it in your whānau, you might be
I
able
Be
think-
careful of that gout.
And does it start in the feet? Because Alex'
Yep.
feet have been sore.
It's like it's
How many
yeah,
do you have?
Well, he doesn't like them very much, but he has a few wines. It must be something else.
maybe check that.
I need to. But also another fun fact about mussels, green lip mussels. The yellow, there's two different colours. There's like a creamy coloured one and an orangey one, and they come in the same thing. The orangey ones are the females, and the creamy ones are the males.
Usually the colourful ones are the males,
Oh,
and like in wildlife,
In wildlife.
like a peacock
Yeah.
is the male because they like to parade around and show off so that a woman wants to come mate with them.
So it's the big creamy ones that are the dudes.
Big creamy muscle.
All
Yeah.
right, all right.
There you go.
Thank you for that muscle research.
That's okay.
Good to know.
I just needed to get that out.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I was in my system all week.
Oh, they fucking were. I bet they were. 20 of them.
Not for long. Okay, minutes this week. I have got a bit of a case of the wuglies. Do you know what the wuglies are?
Is it the winter uglies?
Yes.
What's the winter uglies?
I don't know. I just feeling a bit meh,
Yep.
a bit wuggly, winter ugly.
Winter ugly.
I think I'm going to go get my hair done tomorrow.
Yeah, good idea.
Haircut. Thank you.
No, it's like that'll make you feel good. That always makes you feel good. Not because you need it.
No,
Yeah, great idea. Yeah.
I was going to say. No, I do.
I'm glad we got there together. Yeah.
I just don't. I'm thinking I need a chop. Not too much of a chop, but like
Just a little bit, eh?
a little bit, and
Yeah.
then maybe just a bit more of a blending out of the roots.
Yeah.
A few silvers in there, it's fine. I might just embrace a bit more brown. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna try and just feel better about myself. I'm gonna get press-on nails.
Yeah, good.
Put those on for the girls' weekend, which I'm very excited about. Has not come at a better time.
Yeah.
That's just the wugglies. If you're feeling wuggly this week, me too.
I think the wuggly. Do you know where I think the wugglies come from?
Where?
Having too many clothes on for too much. Like I think summer, you're a bit salty. You're in the air. You're in the air, and
Yeah.
and you sort of everything's a bit sort of natural. You've got a little bit additional sun.
Yes.
And you just sort of you've got the summer glow.
Yeah.
And we come indoors. And then life gets a little bit sucked out of us.
Oh, yeah.
Colour drains from our face a bit, and we look a bit wuggly.
See,
Yep.
I'm my best in the winter. Oh.
What's that? Ugly, hot.
I'm actually pissed off at the moment that the weather here in Auckland is not cold enough for me right now because I want to layer up. I have so many cool jackets. I keep telling you, I feel like my style is just better in winter because I get to put on all the things I want to
I
put
think you
on.
need to move down the way to where it's colder.
Yeah.
Oh, you thrive in bloody Queenstown with your jackets.
or even like I mean, I don't know Christchurch well, but I know Christchurch does summer and winter good.
Yeah.
I need a place like that. But bloody global warming, it's pissing me off this year. It's really pissing me off this year.
You're not wuggly.
No, okay.
No, you're not.
You're
Thank
hugly.
you.
No, it's not hugly. It's you're hinter. You're actually hot winter.
Hot winter.
Hot winter.
Well, I'm going to sort out everything and come back next
You
week.
get your bits sorted.
I will get
100%.
everything
That'll give you a little.
sorted.
That'll give
And
you a little pep in your
tan.
step.
Tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be
That
good.
honestly changes the game.
And the nails. I used to be a nail girly, but I just need to. I feel a bit more like put together when I've got
I
things
agree.
on.
I agree.
Run us through the girls' weekend.
I've actually made a itinerary.
I bet you
Good.
have. Yeah. Packed 2 weeks ago
okay.
and an itinerary.
First night, just chill in the afternoon. Wine, robes on.
Wind down.
Yep. Arrived Thursday. Probably just takeaways or somewhere we could walk into town.
Yeah.
Morning, Friday morning, e-biking. We're going to go e-biking for like about half the day.
Yeah.
Then we've got a dinner reservation Friday night. Could be the bigger night out of the other 2 nights, but who knows? We'll just see how we go. Saturday morning, we're doing a sauna and a cold plunge into the river. Into the lake.
It's cool.
Is that really cool?
I mean, I haven't
Have you done
done it, but we drove past it and it looks
Okay.
awesome.
Booked like 9:30.
Nice.
So we'll just wander there. Probably a little Ferg bakery afterwards. And
Have to.
then Airburn for lunch. Billy's on
So,
Saturday.
I've heard that's amazing.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. I've been there.
I've not been. I've not been.
I've heard it looks really cool, and it's
Yeah.
maybe like Asian fusion.
Oh, it's beautiful. And that
Beautiful.
whole setting at Airburn is just stunning.
Perth. My best friend hasn't been yet, so she's gonna have fun. And then just chill Saturday night. Who knows? And then back Sunday.
Now, I've got a question.
Yes.
And it might seem like it's an accusatory statement, So hear me out.
Go.
How confident are you that you won't get caught up in first night fever?
Not very.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thought I'd just check that.
No, I'm definitely.
Even if it's a at home, if you're like, we're just gonna eat some takeaways and chill, it'll be like.
I've already looked up that there's a drum and bass gig on Thursday night. There's this guy
God.
called.
What time does he start?
Actually 8:00.
Good boy.
And I actually messaged Laura about it, and she's like, absolutely not. I'm not gonna go. But it's a guy, I can't remember his name. But anyway, it looked funny. But he starts at 8:30 and it's free, so I don't know.
Jason Momoa might be DJing.
I might be.
Because I told you I saw him, mate. When
Did
I was
you?
down
No,
there.
you did not.
This is something I do often too. Is I see people that are famous, and because I recognise them, I think I know them.
Yeah.
And so I say sup. So I saw Jason Moore at the airport because he was DJing at the Bunker in Queenstown when I was there the other week.
Yeah.
I just see him come past me. He's like grabbing his bags. I'm going in to grab mine.
Yeah.
And we lock eyes. And I just give him the sup.
Sup.
And he gives me one back. And then we walk past. And then it dawns on me, you don't know that man. I met him once drunk, but he was drunk. He wouldn't remember that. So he would know who I was. But I went, I don't, you don't know that man. And I just go to Bailey. I was like, that was Jason Momoa. He goes, what? I was like, yeah, I just said sup to him and he gave me a nod back. And he was like, true. And he goes, he probably loves that you just did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
was
would
like,
say
well,
so.
Yeah. But I've done it before. I remember we were in Japan and I saw league player Cody Nikodima at the 7-Eleven. Didn't register in my head that he's a league player, so that's just how I know who he is. And I go, hey, bro. And he was like, hey, how are you? And we walk past each other and I'm like, wait, I've never met that man in my life. But I do that often. You see and you just say hello. But yeah, he might be down there
Yeah.
DJing.
Okay.
Has he had a career pivot?
He does.
He's been DJing.
And he also he can play his musical instruments.
Yeah, he does.
He's in a band.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cut his hair.
Oh, how short are we talking? Has he got
It's
a bob?
still, yeah, it's like,
got a bob.
it's not long. It's not long like it used
Okay.
to be. Yeah.
He's got a little chic.
He's a giant man.
So is he living down there?
Don't know.
Has he got a
I
bob?
love how we're talking about him like we do know. I'm like, oh, so has he moved down there? Oh, has he changed his
Jace.
career?
What have you been
Jace,
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have the best time.
I will.
Fill that cup. Overflow the shit out of that
Oh,
cup.
and I've also locked in probably about 2 or 3 hours rotting time. And,
Yeah. Important.
Per day.
I'll let you know if I just like randomly end
Oh,
up down
can
there.
you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'll decide tomorrow.
Please? Okay.
I've got too
Look
much
at,
shit
the,
on.
look at the
Oi.
glimmer and look at the glimmer
I
in
don't.
those
I
eyes.
know.
Because then I know I'll
Suck
be
this.
so hungover.
Yeah, but
You'll be like down there with the naughty one as well.
I know.
I'm not that naughty.
It's like, but Gracie makes me naughty, I feel like.
I do have a little twinkle in my eye.
She's
a little
great.
pep in my
It's
step.
great naughty though.
You're fun. You're
hey,
fun.
can I send you all my videos of my pits? Later, not
Oh,
now.
yeah, can you send them? Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Your
okay.
fits.
I
I
actually-
found this is our thing. We talk clothes all the time. Yeah.
No, can I wait? I'll just show you the quick video of me. Wait. This is me jumping into the plunge. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
I'll plunge.
Oh, my God. Wait, okay.
That was just
a great
me with my
one piece.
toes.
That's practicing.
Yeah,
You're
practice.
practicing. Wow, that's a level of organisation I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
I just need to try on everything so when I go down there, I know what I'm wearing each day.
Yeah, you don't
I-
try the pose?
No.
Wear the fit, try the pose?
No.
Okay.
The first time I've done the fit things was for Coachella. The first and only time that I planned.
That was so fun. I got to bring so many clothes over.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we should do that more. Oh, you're running out of time. We should have done this weeks ago.
Oh well, never mind. Well, yeah. I mean, I am in the departure lounge.
Okay.
And so obviously, you know that I've done nothing yet till Thursday. That's absolutely fine. I feel good about that. What have we got? Just brows, little moustache, hair. Just the non-laser fanny hairs. Yep, and your nails. Yep, and then I've got to just go and buy a couple of pairs of shorts, a couple of undies, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So that'll be sort of that's all Thursdays for that.
That's a lot on Thursday.
It's fine. But I'm contemplating because I've seen Mum. She took her. We've got backpacks.
Yes.
Cool.
But I think that what's not but like we've still got our suitcases,
Yep.
which were actually #very kindly, very happily gifted by Kathmandu. Fantastic.
Awesome.
But the backpack. And now I've seen Mum operating in her backpack and I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I've got a backpack in me anymore.
Did
But then
she give you
it's
the
quite-
ick?
No.
So much better on the cobblestone streets, though,
I know,
right?
I know. It's just quite big. So she looked like a kid on their first day of school.
Right.
Cute.
But then I'm like, no, just fucking wear the backpack.
Yeah, wear it.
You know, it's got lots of compartments, and you're going to need stuff for the like your backup stuff just in case your bag gets lost along the way and all of that. So anyway, so we go. Yes, we've got 3 days in Belgium, and then this beautiful month in Croatia, and then back to Bali with all the whānau and Josh there, and a couple of friends coming sort of here and there. So 6 weeks in total. I will patch in. There's a couple of episodes where I'll patch in. Was I as upset as I thought I'd be saying goodbye to Josh on Saturday after the Rotorua show? Yes, possibly more. I mean, I'll see him from that day. It was 6 weeks. I cried, and then I sobbed on the plane. And I put a couple of what did I put on? Just Florence and the Machine, just to really bring it on, so that the sobs would. I don't want to dwell on it. I wanted to get it all out. So she's playing "You've Got the Love" as I'm taking off out at Rotorua.
Oh God!
You're like, I do have the love.
There's something about a plane cry as well.
Oh, I know. So did that. We'll obviously talk all the time, but I also much like what I said at the start about how proud I am of the tour. Like, I'm 40 in July, a few days after you are 30, and I couldn't be happier to be turning 40. And I did see something online yesterday where it was like, we need to show the 24-year-olds that they can have just as fun as 40 as they are at 25.
100%. 100%.
And that's like a big message of mine. But also, I've wanted to do this trip for probably about, I reckon I was about 32 or 33 when I thought, when I turn 40, I want to go to Europe for my winter. So I think the fact that I've saved my pennies and I'm doing that, but also that it comes at a time where I am literally pretty much 6 years to the day of being a solo independent broadcaster, and it has been the greatest joy and the biggest stress at the same time over the past 6 years. And as I say, I think it's perfect that it went out on the tour, and I think it's a really awesome time for me to actually go and actually switch off properly, like genuinely really properly, and just recalibrate. Think about everything that I've achieved. Think about what I might want to achieve career-wise, and I genuinely think when your brain is rested, you make some really good decisions. And I just think that I also have probably some other big plans to think about, like a relationship and the future of that relationship, and what that's going to look like. So I'm just really looking forward to. I get to go with my beautiful mum too, and she is such a hoot to travel with. Yeah. So I'm really I do feel like I've worked hard for this, and that I will get on that plane and I'll probably get sick, let's be honest. Yeah. First week, that usually happens, something will happen. I'll break out in cold sores or something. But I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to doing nothing. And you know that I lean it, like, I know that I love doing heaps, but if you get me a beach,
you're not an active relaxer. You're a
I'm like, I will literally sit on the beach. I mean, I'll let you know if there's a day that doesn't happen, but I can probably predict that almost every single day, apart from probably in Belgium, I'll be on the beach, and I'll be happy, and I'm going to read. Got a little
Kindle thing.
What's
Kindle
it called? And it's not that one, but it's the
something
one that
like
you download your Auckland bloody library, so you can download your books.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Good.
Mum and I think we'll classic, because this is kind of like 17-year-old behaviour, but because you go over there, the exchange rate's fucked. So we're like, well, when we're getting up and then we're packing our little beach to go to the bag, there'll be like, we'll make our cute little, our little yummy Euro sandwiches.
Yeah.
And then probably take just some like vodka and gin in a water bottle and just have our little premixes. Because like if you're having I don't know why I'm whispering it as if they can hear me where I'm going, but if if you're packing like if an Aperol's €12, it's 24 New Zealand dollars. You're gonna chew through your budget, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, we'll just have a little cooler bag, pack a little, do a little mix, buy a couple of Sprites off them every now and then just to throw them off the scent.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Good.
I won't be checking. Sorry. I'll be present in terms of there's an element of presence that we must have to sort of keep the wheels spinning. But Yeah.
No. You go enjoy.
I will go and enjoy.
Good.
Thank
So
you.
excited for you.
Me too.
Yeah. I do like this era you're in. I feel like it's really fun that Brodie's turning 40 and I'm turning 30. It's
Yes.
kind of cool that we're both entering new decades shortly.
Yeah.
And so I think we're both in that kind of like reflecting. And,
100%.
You know, all the busy. I don't have a trip planned like that, but I know that'll come in due time. But I think, last week I had the busiest week of work. So I just had a week off training. I just was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not going to, I think I went gym on Monday. No, I could. And I went for a run on Sunday. But it was just like, I don't think I can do it this week. And if I try and make it. So I literally just told my trainer, like, I'll probably have a week off. And it was really cool talking to her because I check in with her every week. And she's awesome. I've been with her since November. She my sister's been training with her for quite some time. So she does all my like programming. I check in with her once a week, my nutrition, all that kind of stuff. And she's there for advice whenever I need it. And she just did this big, so you always have to say like what you're grateful for, like 2 things you're grateful for this week, and you're allowed to say whatever you want. And I always try to find something like kind of cute. And I actually just wrote like, really grateful that I've stayed with you for the last 6 months because it's the most consistent I've been with training. I think sticking to something. And I've had my weeks where like I haven't done all the sessions or done this, but it's not really about that. And I think she just gave me some really nice reminders of like when I started, my biggest goal was I wanted to be consistent with something and try to follow it through. And she goes, you've had your days where you've skipped a session or you haven't been able to make this one. But she's like, but every week you're doing it. So she's like, you've actually achieved the goal. Like you've been consistent. So I think that was really nice to be like, oh, I did the thing. I don't know if I'm at my skinniest for my 30s like I thought I would be, but it's I feel like my body's looking different, feeling different. I feel stronger. I feel more capable. I've learned how to run. I mean, I know you don't have to learn how to run.
No, but
when I
hard.
started with her,
Yeah.
I said I want to do some weight training and I would love to start running.
Yeah.
And I think now sitting here, like in the weekend, I didn't do my 50-minute run like was in my program. I just went for a little 5K.
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh shit, like my pace was like 6:20, and I was like, oh, okay. Whoa, speedy guy.
I love hearing
But
this.
I think that's been really fun, and I think having that week off, I came back really refreshed this week, and like I've just been training every day. Like I trained in between work and doing the potty today, so that was cool. Like couldn't do both sessions I needed to do, but could just quickly. I'm going to start interval running.
Oh,
That's a new one. We're going to get fast. Watch out.
Yeah.
Shit,
Watch the fuck
you'll
out.
get you'll get into that.
Yeah, that's fun.
I think so. So that's going to be, that's part of my new training block, but I really enjoy that. Just if anyone's on their training waka, I thought that was a really cool moment to know that I've just been doing it for 6 months.
Yeah.
Also, we started last week because we were just in a like zone out kind of week, and Bailey was a bit the same, has been busy with work. We started, he's never seen Game of Thrones. One of my favourite shows of all time.
100%.
And I am like a rotten binge watcher. Like I watch everything. And he was like, I think I want to watch it. Because I started watching is it Son of the Seven Kingdoms? It's a prequel.
Oh, the prequel.
I went to start watching it and he was like, oh, I've never seen Game of Thrones. I kind of want to, I've got FOMO. And I was like, oh my God, are we watching it? I was like, I've already seen it, all of it twice.
Yeah, I think I've done 3 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we started up to like episode 4 or 5 of season 1.
How stressful season 1, man.
But also, I'm like, there's so many bits of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And how do I not tell them, if you've never watched Game of
I
Thrones in your
haven't.
life?
No, you can't
If
fuck
you
up
intend
spoilers
to,
now.
if you intend to,
Yeah,
just don't listen to this part.
Yeah, okay.
that's fine.
How am I supposed to hold on for like 6 or 7 seasons that Jon Snow is a Targaryen?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I know.
But you know what? When you rewatch a series, you surprise yourself with how much you've retained.
But also, don't you? Then you have little bits that you notice. Sorry,
that's okay.
I'm a like. That's
That show's
one of
fantastic.
my. Yeah.
So that is honestly the most exciting thing that's happened in the last week. Forget the radio awards.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is
back on
happening
Game
again.
of Thrones.
But it was just there's so many little tidbits. So I'm so excited. And I said to him, I was like, I'm going to tell you I'm going to say a sentence, and you won't understand it for a few seasons, but it's going to change your life.
Oh.
And he goes, what? And I go, hold the door.
Oh,
And he goes, he's just like, okay. He has no idea. Okay. But so that was cool. So I'm in a bit of a like reflecting era. I've got 1 more month, or maybe let's say 6 weeks before I turn 30, which is really fun. Like I'm just doing a little 30th party, which I'm really excited for.
getting your fit sorted.
Just got my fit sorted, bought that today, and I'm going to send you the link because I designed a singlet, getting a customized singlet for my 30th.
Yeah.
I'll send you one so you can make one for maybe being 40.
yeah.
In hindsight, we should have done this months ago, so you had it for your trip.
I know.
That's all right. We can do
if I
when
can
you
get it
get
sent to where I am.
back. Somewhere in
On the beach.
Croatia.
Some beach somewhere.
Yeah, just a little boat, little speedboat comes and drops it off.
Yeah, but I would say I'm ready. I'm ready
Yeah.
for 30. My friends are also excited for I think the 30th. Even like some of my best mates are like let us know what kind of cake you want. We'll do that. Let us know if you need help with this. We'll do that. And I'm just like, because we're all so busy with life, but it's so nice to know at 30 I'm going to have some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life that have just been so solid, and like I just love. And me and my friends have been talking shit about other people lately. Like, isn't just like
That's what friends are for.
not people that you know personally,
No.
like people around. And we
just
sit
like
there and
people
we
online.
go, oh my God, my friend said to me the other day, imagine having shit friends like that, because you hear stories about people dogging their friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, at our grown age, we can be so secure in knowing that we have friends that we deeply care for, love so much with all our hearts, and know that some of the like connections we have with our friendships are some of the most intimate like connections we have in our lives. And I'm so grateful that at 30 I have that.
Yeah.
Because that's all I've ever wanted. And apparently I've got lots of bra feedback.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do.
From last week. Bit of a segue. We were talking about running. But
there's a
I
couple
From friends into boobs.
Okay. I ran myself, because last week, just in case you missed it, I did run myself raw.
Yeah.
And actually my training bra, I was bleeding after my run.
yeah.
Because so usually I'd be a double bra. Double
we bra.
Okay. So I have some feedback. Tegan asked for recommendations for sports bras for us booby blessed. The Freya Active Dynamic Bra is a game changer. It's a bit of a dupe of the Shock Absorber Ultimate Run Bra.
Shock absorber.
Why
like a
do they
fucking
have to
car.
have like
Sounds
triple
good.
barrel names when you've got big
yeah,
boobs?
yeah.
The Ultimate Run Bra that you can't really get anymore, but it's cheaper. Try it on first, as the sizing runs big in the band and small in the cups, but once you find the right one, it is fab. Happy running.
There's another person sending through the shock absorber bra.
Oh, yep, Shock Absorber.
Yep.
That is so fun. Oh, here we go. I've got this one here. I hope others have said it, but I feel quite passionately about the Lulu and Light Weave High Support Bra. I was actually looking at Lulu the other day. That's good to know. I was a double bra girly for my whole life until I discovered these. They are a neoprene type material, and they strap in the girls down like nothing else I've tried. And a bonus, no mono boob. Oh, mono boob is the story of my entire bloody life. Even better is the front zip, which typically I feel icky about, but at the time is far superior to the back clip. Oh, that would be actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys.
She rubs her boob.
Guys, oh my God, I even had a reduction text as well.
Yeah, this is actually beautiful. Read this. This is lovely.
Okay, this is from Jolie. Thank you, Jolie, for messaging this. Hi, guys. Message for Tegan. I'm 48 and had a breast reduction at the age of 41. I struggled through my 20s with G-sized breasts. Whew. I was in the Air Force and had to do all my PT with the exact bra system you described. I looked into a reduction but couldn't afford it. When I had my first baby at age 31, I was so pleased I hadn't had the reduction. I loved breastfeeding, and fortunately it came very easy for me. 2 more babies later though, the old G-cups were down to my waist. The reduction and lift were amazing and has made such a difference to how I exercise, dress and feel about my body. I'm so pleased I waited until after I finished having babies, but understand that everyone's journey is different. I think I've come to the conclusion it'll have to be after babies.
Yeah.
Even my sister, I actually need to message my auntie, has always had big boobs and she had a reduction, and my sister was saying you need to talk to her about it, because it literally all of a sudden your back was nice and
You probably just
straight.
feel like lighter.
Yeah. So maybe it's on the wish list
Yeah.
for after.
Oh.
Good.
If I pop one out.
Yeah.
I love all those messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
really nice. Honestly,
Yeah.
the bra thing, people don't know. When people with little boobies go, oh, I wish I had some of your boobs.
Take him. Yeah,
Take 'em.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to wear 2 bras.
Yeah, well, Mum and I always joke as well, because Mum's got Mum and you often message because Mum's got enormous
Yeah, she gave me a
boobies.
few recommendations actually.
Oh, good.
And the burly ones she recommended were actually good, but
Yeah.
I still need an extra.
Yeah.
Yes, like a little compressions, but I would love to get to a point where I've just got the one.
Yeah.
So I might try that Lulu one and that shock absorber.
The shock absorber.
Yeah.
As I say, it sounds like an infomercial for something that you put in your car, isn't it?
No, exactly.
You know, just give it a whirl though.
Hey, should we tell them who's coming on next week?
Yeah.
Yes. So while Brodie's away, she's going to do a couple of remotes. I think we might have one little semester break.
Yeah,
Like
that's
one
a
week
good
off.
idea.
Yeah. Birthday
But
week.
We have a very good friend of the show that will be joining us and sitting in Brodie's seat, and her name is Ash London, which I'm so excited about. She's a very good friend, and she is just an absolute legend, and I think you guys will love having her on board. She's a radio legend from Australia. She's currently on the Edge afternoon show with Harrison and Yaz, so go check her out if you want to see who she is before next week. But yeah, it's going to be cool. So, she'll just be keeping your seat warm.
Yeah, and I'm I've already had a little kōrero with her to not to aid this, but on Kiwi Yarns.
Yeah.
So I think that's out either next week or the week after as well for people to really fall in love with someone that we've already fallen in love with.
She's just divine.
Yeah.
The most beautiful, supportive manawahine you'll ever meet. She's
100%.
awesome.
And she's so wise. So there we go.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
We're finished.
Oh, yes, finished.
We're
and
finished.
Go, get on your plane, man.
Yeah,
Go.
I'll
Get
go.
on your plane.
Thank you both for holding it down while I go away.
That's all right.
And yeah,
We'll see you soon.
I'm fucking finished.
Bye.
Bye. A big thank you to Shine On for sponsoring this episode.
Discover the latest autumn fashion with new season styles available online and in-store now.
Have a look now and head to shineon.co.nz.